Hey guys, AD here from the Explorographer.com, and today we're going to show you how to use Lightroom to make an awesome music video out of your photos. Alright, we've got Lightroom open here, and let's take a look at our first step. So the very first thing we want to do is we want to select usually photos that have to do with a trip or something like that, that all have something in common. So as you're putting this slideshow together, you're going to go through and you're going to select each photo and then you're going to give it a rating. And you can use the number keys on your keyboard, 1 through 5, to give it a rating. It doesn't really matter the rating at this point. These are just going to be slides that we're going to include. So we're going to go ahead and select all of those. We've got a bunch of photos here from a shoot and they're all rated. After we have them all rated, or photos that we don't want to include, of course you can unrate them and hit the 0 key, it'll take the rating off. You're going to go ahead and select up here on the filters menu the rated button. Okay, so that gives you everything here is all of the photos that are rated for your slideshow. So these are what I want to include. Now what we need to do here is hit Command or Control A to select all photos, and then come over to the slideshow tab in Lightroom. Now I'm going to handle each one of these individually so we can kind of understand what each section does. So I will go ahead and go through this with you section by section. Under the Options tab, you're going to want to select Zoom to Fill Frame. This is just going to make sure that there are no black bars around your photos. Now, the ratio for a standard video is 16:9, and a lot of photos are 5:7 or 3:4, 2:3. So what you're going to do here is you're probably going to lose a little bit on each photo going to video, but that's okay. We're going to be scrolling around and showing the photo. And remember, we're using the video to highlight the strong subject matter of the photo. So we're going to be using a zoom effect here to basically zoom in and really show off the whole photo for everybody. All right? So don't worry too much about cropping off a little bit of your photo. You'll be fine. So I use mostly landscape photos, but I do have a couple of portrait photos in here. We're just going to see how they work, and we're going to add those in there. If they don't work, we can take them out later. All right, so after you've got that in there under Options, that's the only thing that I would check off. I really don't like putting borders or anything around my photos. I really like keeping the video very clean. Next, under Layout, you can show the guides if you want to that basically go around the photo and show you where the boundaries are going to be for the video. And you're going to want to select an aspect preview of 16:9. Okay, this is the standard preview for 1080p video. Okay? All right. We're not going to do anything over overlays, although what you can do here is you can watermark your images if you want to, put your channel name here, whatever you'd like to do. You can even do text overlays, so you can do titling. That's up to you. I'm just going to make a clean music video where people can listen to some music and enjoy the photos. That's all I'm looking to do here. All right. Under Backdrop, you're going to want to select the background color, and I usually select black for that. In case there might end up being a little bit of ratio problems here anywhere, we want to make sure that black appears behind the photo. All right, that's what that does. Under Titles, you can have an intro screen. This is pretty cool. So if you click this button, you're going to have your identity plate can actually end up being your screen, and you can size this however you want. So not make it too crazy. Let's just keep it about right there, 42%. And then you can have an ending screen as well, and you can size that as well. So let's do that at 42 to match the other one. I like to be consistent. Okay. And you need to make sure that the identity plate is checked, or otherwise it'll be just a blank screen. Okay. Next, you're going to want to select a music track to go with your photos. Now this should be a song that kind of represents what you see in the photos, or it can be an up-tempo piece or whatever. You can have fun with it and just see what you can come up with. Try different things. That's always fun. You usually want to get a song. I use audioblocks.com, and they have song links, 4 or 5 minutes. That'll give you plenty of length to work on the slides and get them to appear properly in your video. All right, next step, once you've got your song, you add the songs, by the way, by using the plus and minus keys. You can actually have 3 or 4 tracks if you have a lot of photos. Pretty cool. All right, under playback, This is where it gets really awesome. So there is an automatic mode and a manual mode. You're going to want to be in automatic mode because it makes it much easier. The transitions look a lot better this way. A standard practice when creating a video is not to have a scene longer than 8 seconds. So you're going to want to have your photos not display for longer than 8 seconds. So set your slide length to 8 seconds and then your crossfades from 2 to 4 seconds. All right. Now you can fit this to music. If you click this button, it's going to alter these settings. So watch, I'm going to click this button. And what it did is it took the length of the song and it stretches just these photos out over that entire song. So if you want to play the whole song, you can add photos until you get this down to where it says 8 seconds. For this particular demo though, I am just going to set my length of my photos to 8 seconds and we're going to fade the song at the end automatically. Don't have to really do anything and it's going to look awesome. All right, so I've got everything set here. I want my quality set to high, and then you can preview to see what it's going to look like. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're going to run the preview here. So as you can see, it does a really nice job of transitioning between the photos. And it does show you down here at the bottom that your entire slideshow length is going to be 1 minute and 53 seconds. So you can see everything's kind of working out nicely here. Everything fits in nicely. The photos move ever so slightly. They don't move a lot, which is great. We don't want too much here. We don't want to drive people nuts. And it comes out great. Not a whole lot of work. Once you get done with that, you actually stop the video by clicking on it, and you can stop it. Then you're going to go ahead and export your video at this point. Now, I have my video set up for a random order. If you'd like it in the order that you actually have your photos, you're going to want to unclick that. So I'm going to unclick it for this because I want it in the order that I have these selected. You'll come over here to the left, click on Export Video, and you're going to get an export dialog window that's going to pop up. Your one setting here that you really need to make sure you address is the size of the video. The video preset should be 1080p 16:9, okay? And then you can just name it demo video, okay? All right, once you've got all that in there, click save and go have a nice coffee, a hug from a friend, whatever you decide to do, and the video will generate in the background and we will come back and I will, at the end of this video, play it in its entirety so you can check it out. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up if you liked this video. Of course, if you didn't, you know what to do. Put any comments that you have or questions down in the comment section below the video, and I'll be happy to answer those for you. And as always, have a great day. Thanks a lot.